In the quiet farming town of Meadow Grove, Nebraska, there's a curious sight that marks the start of every winter. It's an old split-rail fence, weathered and leaning, at the very edge of the county road. But what makes it special is what appears there each December, right after the first snowfall. A beautiful, handmade quilt, draped carefully over the rails. No one ever sees who hangs it. One day the fence is bare, the next it's wrapped in warmth. This isn't some store-bought blanket. It's a true patchwork quilt, the kind that takes months to create. It's hand-stitched, with a heavy wool backing and patches of faded floral prints. If you get close enough, you'll see tiny embroidered details that tell a much deeper story. Stitched into the seams, almost hidden, are names. Names like Eleanor, 1893, James and Ruth, 1921, Baby May, 1947. These aren't just random names. They belong to people from local records, many of whom have been long forgotten by the town itself. The local legend says the tradition started back in the 1930s with a seamstress named Martha Cline. Martha had endured unimaginable loss, having lost 3 of her children to illness. She began making quilts for other grieving families in the community, often whispering, "Wrap yourself in love when the world feels cold." Martha passed away in 1958, and her house stood empty. But that winter, just as always, the quilt appeared on the fence, and it has returned every single year since then, without fail. The quilt itself seems to hold the town's history. Some years, the patches are made from fabric that looks strangely familiar, like pieces from old dresses that were donated to the Historical Society. Other times, the stitching follows patterns from century-old books that no one even owns anymore. One of the most remarkable instances was in 2016. A new patch appeared bearing the words, "Welcome home, Daniel." On that very same day, news broke that a local soldier, missing since the Vietnam War, had finally been identified through DNA. Come spring, the quilt simply vanishes. It's never torn, never stolen, never even weathered by the harsh winter winds. It's just gone, as if its purpose has been served. The people of Meadow Grove have an unspoken rule. They don't touch the quilt unless they are truly hurting.